Hi everyone, and welcome to today's fringe. So the fringe today, I really want to go through and create a little wave through the front and have it sweep from left to right. Clients love that shape of it sweeping, and we're going to work to create that in a really creative way. Let's jump right in. Okay, so here we are with the fringe. We've sectioned off with our two diagonal forwards just to divide the fringe into a triangle section, allowing it to naturally follow the contours of the head and then wrap through to the side. We are going to work from left to right. That's where she wears her part in, so that's what we're going to do today. So how this fringe is going to be designed is we're going to work with elevation high and then elevation low. And we're going to change the point cutting technique as well as we go through with those sections to allow the fringe to tuck under, but also kick out. So as that starts to then wrap to the side, you'll start to see that movement happening from left to right. So simple, it's effective, and I love working with fringes, as you'll probably know through the haircuts that I produce. So let's jump right in. So first of all, with the fringe in place, I'm going to subdivide into 5 sections. Now, 5 sections is really key because 5 gives you a start point and a finish point, which are going to be the same. So that becomes really key. So I always find if I work with 4, it finishes on a slightly different angle, and you'll see why in a second, but an odd number tends to work better for me. So let's show you those. So first section, we're going to work through, and with each section, I'll just show you now, we're going to work through into 5 different sections. 3, 4, and 5. So it's as simple as that. Each one I can just twist just so we keep them in our divided sections, make it easier to transfer through each haircut. You can see here, as I say, I'm off camera, so you can't see me, but the main focus here is the hair and the head. So let's work on that. So first one we're going to work on is going to work with elevation. So we're going to choose a guide to length, which is going to sit round about the eye, sweeping over, again, across the center of the nose there. We're going to comb up, so you can see the elevation nice and high, allowing for more layering and more softness. We're going to point cut from the underneath, working up. This gives us that short hair on top along, allowing the fringe to sit a little bit softer. Let's get that a little bit there. A bit softer, and having that short hair on top along allows the fringe to sit a little bit flatter and be soft. I'm going to take a little bit more off that corner. Why? Because I know by dropping it down, it needs it. So here we go, let's do that again. Now the next section, I'm going to elevate lower. And from here, I'm going to work vertical into the blade, but I'm going to start from the top and work down. You can see here now the difference in this shape is what I'm creating here is long hair on top of short. This will promote the fringe or the length to actually tuck. So this one's wanting to flick, this one's wanting to tuck. When they cross over onto the side of the fringe, you're going to start to get movement happening all the way across. So let's continue that technique. Each section, as you can see, is disconnected, but we can connect. So I'm just working that natural shape from the fringe before and allowing the shape to develop. If you need to connect them, you can always take a guide from the previous section. Section here, coming across. So again, flick, tuck, flick. This one's going to be a tuck. So low elevation, working from the top, point cutting down, working quite vertical all the way through. Checking those guides, they're looking pretty good, all similar lengths. Last one, bit of elevation here, coming up, and then point cutting from the underneath, all the way through. This one you could always leave a little bit longer to allow for an extra tail of a kick onto the side, but for me, yeah, let's take that a little bit shorter. Again, always checking, always seeing how the shape sits, visualizing the look. And then here we go, dropping that down. You can see that now, that nice connection. As I then start to comb this over, you can start to see that beautiful result, sweeping to one side, little bits of movement, a little bit of texture all the way across. So with that shape in place, nice and simple, but really effective, I'm going to go through and blow dry now, and then you'll see how that really sweeps and wraps around the face. So let's move forward into the blow dry. Going to be working just a nice soft blow dry lotion, so something just a little bit soft around the face, a little bit of lift to it, a little bit of hold, nothing too much, just nice and natural. And then as we dry, we're really going to focus on just a natural movement to it. I'm working today, let me start again, I'm all tangled up. Here we go. So as we dry today, I'm going to work with the Gamma IQ. Love these dryers, really good, really easy, nice lightweight. Love to travel with these. Again, I do travel a lot with work, so working with this, it's a really nice dryer to travel with in the case. So as we go through, I'm going to work with a medium speed, medium heat. I don't want to put too much pressure on it. I don't want to make it too hard. I don't want to go through and give too much heat. I don't want it to swell too much. I just want it to be nice, soft and natural to see that natural shape happen. So here we go. So even with this rough drying the fringe, you can just start to see how that's naturally sweeping over. You can start to see those areas that are kicking a little bit more through the bottom, a little bit of tucking as well, but just a nice way to wrap that fringe across, really smooth, really effective. Let's keep going, working through with a brush to smooth it and really perfect the style, and you'll see it through in a minute. So as you can see with the blow dry complete, it's a really nice, simple, effective fringe, something that can be swept over, something that we can work forward with a little bit more weight to it, a little bit more detail. Do we need to go through and personalize, work through any areas, any sort of corners? Always be nice to go through and check. We do just with growth pattern, have a little bit of kick just to the left-hand side. So that's again really nice to balance that fringe as well. Let's go through and just check the perimeter edge to it. Let's comb down. Maybe take that little corner there off. That allows that just to be nice and even. Again, another little one just on this corner here to the right-hand side. But as you can start to see, we've got our flatter bits, our larger bits, our flatter bits. So when that starts to move, starts to grow out, we can start to part, we can start to see that shape move to the other side. But most importantly, we can brush up and over, get that fringe away, and start to see those layers happening as well. So just something which is going to be very versatile and effective. And where we have cut those different areas going through the fringe, one key design here, which again is really, really, really fun, is you can wear it to the right, from right to left, left to right, all the way through. So with something that's so effective and so simple to do, it gives you a beautiful result. I hope you like the fringe today. I hope you like the techniques, the understanding behind it, all that good stuff. If you do, please like, subscribe, check out some more videos, and I look forward to seeing you again in one of the other videos. Thanks so much. Take care.